Oh. What's wrong? What? What's wrong?
Welcome back.
Welcome back. James, you're scaring me.
Resident Evil 2
Guys, James is scaring me.
is a great game. I enjoy it very much.
Me too. What's wrong? James!
Zombies. Pizza.
Do you wanna maybe record another day or something?
Not really.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Everything's right. I don't know what's wrong with you. Everything's fine with you.
Our menu is designed for your nutritional needs using our latest biological research.
Anyways,
Alright.
who are you guys?
Selection of healthy foods.
So welcome back.
What were we even doing? I can't remember the last thing we did.
We are in the laboratory with Sherry now, trying to find an antiviral agent for her.
That's right.
And the last episode we said that we may or may not continue talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Do you want to continue talking about Yu-Gi-Oh?
What? I'm trying to remember where we left off.
You were just well. You last thing you told me was Pegasus making Bandit Keith kill himself.
That's right. Bandit Keith is dead.
So that was alarming for me.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a very intense show for high school children playing card games.
yeah.
This should come in handy.
That's a little bit more intense than I thought that would get.
No big deal. He just, they start, dueling with cards, and his grandpa gets stuck inside a video camera, and he
And
has
then
to go fight a middle-aged man.
And then one thing leads
Oh,
to
no.
another, and now
I
a
see
man
that.
was forced to kill himself.
Dr. Lee,
No big
your
deal.
presence
That's
is
fine.
urgently requested.
Is there a problem?
No.
You find that strange?
No.
You shouldn't. I found an upgrade for my spark shot that I'm not going to use.
Wow.
I'm gonna install it anyway. There it is.
Chief Right in the east area.
I like how. I mean, I would have liked if their campaigns were like a bit more varied. But I like how different they are.
Right.
Look at that.
So, the antiviral agents.
And
West
I'm gonna
area.
touch this while I go back because I just got the signal modulator. I'm gonna go use it for the first time. Ask Claire.
Do it.
Here we go.
Run.
I'm running. So,
I know you probably know the answer because you played it. But now that the tyrant is no more, I'm curious to see who you fight at the end of this game. Since it wouldn't be him.
Yes, that is a good question.
Because I know you're gonna fight William one more time. I'm assuming because Leon did.
Yeah.
But maybe there's someone else after him. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know.
Hey.
I need this. I think you'll enjoy it.
Is that so?
I enjoyed it. I really enjoy this game. I like this game a lot.
See? If you, let's say like 5 or 10 years down the road, if you were gonna go back and play Resident Evil 2, would you play this one or would you play the original?
I'd probably play this one first, and then maybe if I was still in the mood, play the original one. If that makes sense. If I was feeling like particularly nostalgic.
Okay.
I just really like this one. I think it stays close enough without like wildly veering off the rails. For me to be like, yeah, and it even has these skins.
Right.
And get extra nostalgic if I wanted.
You can eat those nostalgia cookies.
Yes. Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. I was like, what? Why? It's because it was auto-saving. Alright. I'm gonna run around.
Speaking of stuff like this, I was extremely surprised.
What the heck?
Oh,
Oh, God.
I was surprised and happy with the
Senior staff clearance required for computer access.
Super Mario 64 skin in Mario Odyssey.
Yes.
That was a nice surprise.
I like that.
I got that and I was like, oof.
Oh.
And then even the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
Like when you can go to Peach Castle and stuff.
I liked that a lot. Yeah. And then like the whole thing at the end where it's like, did you pick up 1,000 coins? Here's a moon. I thought that was neat. And then give me one of these.
That was fun. Because actually, I'm kind of weird about that because my first time playing Super Mario 64 was the DS remake.
Really?
I don't. Yeah, I still haven't played the original one.
Really?
At all.
I mean, it's good. It is a little bit weird because of the way it controls. But it's a nice like experience.
Yeah.
I was never like as crazy about it as everyone else was. I played it once and was like, okay, I'm good.
I was big into the Galaxy series 1 and 2. I thought those were really fun. I played the heck out of it.
Yes, I played. Actually, my main man. What was that? Okay, remember how you helped me remember this? What was that? Upside down, backwards F, dots, regular F, and lines.
Yes.
Okay, you got it.
Yes.
I'll tell you after we get these.
Enter the code.
This?
That's correct.
Yeah, I played Mario Galaxy 1, but I never played Mario Galaxy 2. And it's just because I never had a copy of it. But can you guess where I got my copy of Mario Galaxy 1?
You got it from Blockbuster.
I did not. I got it from my main man, Kikiji.
Oof. He's better than Blockbuster.
It's true.
He's still alive. Oh. That's the main difference.
Yes, it's true. Speaking of which, we gotta get that boy on one of these episodes sometime soon.
That's true.
I think he wanted to play Smash Brothers.
Should do it. We should do it.
We should do it. Show everyone how mediocre at Smash Brothers I am. Did I pick up the red? Yeah. Yeah. You do? You? Give me this map, I think. Moving around. Running around. I don't remember if there's anything like wildly different about this part of the game as Claire second run. I don't remember. I know that these boys are messing with me.
Oh.
No. Just no. Just no. The answer is no. And then there's some boys that drop down from the ceiling. Like that. I think that's... So what is that? Earth. Earth.
Earth.
Teams?
I dropped my coaster.
Alright.
Pro tip, don't drop your coasters.
Pro tip from Team Sherry. Oh.
So how are you, Tony?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good.
Alright. Any other interesting topics you want to throw out there?
Yeah.
Which would be?
I don't know. I threw them
Oh.
out of my brain.
Well, get them back in there.
Oh.
So we can talk about them.
But you said to throw them out. And that's exactly what I did.
Throw them to me.
Alright, there you go.
Okay. I see how it's gonna be. I think there's still some boys that drop from the ceiling.
Right.
Yep. I think there's 2. What the heck?
What the heck?
What the heck?
So,
Sorry, what the fuck is this about?
something I can talk to you about because I pretty much think about it every time I'm in your room.
Okay.
I think I'm in serious need of some rearranging with my room.
Okay.
And how I kind of store and display my stuff. Because it's gotten to the point where there's a lot of stuff that I can't put away because I don't have the room for it.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of on my floor.
Okay.
And I would like it to not be there, but I don't have any other choice.
I know what you mean.
So I'm looking into different ways to combat that problem.
Are there any that
That's
are,
what I'm up to right now.
Are there any that are jumping out to you?
Nope.
No. Alright.
I haven't come up with any answers yet.
Alright.
But it's coming. But I think about it when I'm in here because I don't think we've
Welcome back.
ever said it, but this boy,
You have
well, we
5
record
new
in his house.
messages
That's why I'm always like thinking about it. But
to leave.
he has a wall with like shelves on it that have all his pops on it, and it looks really good.
Thank you.
So that might be something I have to think about doing.
Yeah,
Damn.
the way it
That's my
used to
parka.
be is that I had on the left of the wall, I had a poster. Pretty sure there's yeah, there it is. I haven't put the, no, I can't do that yet. I had a poster, which was pretty big, but I didn't have anything else to put on that wall, so I put a poster there. And then I had my amiibos on the wall, and they were up there for a while. I think they had a good run. I was into like the first. I'll use this for a little bit. I was into like the first, I don't know, like 5 waves or something of Amiibo when they like, and I was only really into the Smash Brothers ones. I did get the whole Animal Crossing set thing because I'm a big fan of Animal Crossing.
But you managed to get everything from Smash Wii U before the DLC amiibo, right?
Yes.
Like all the base game characters.
Yeah. That's where I started to fall off because I don't have the full Smash Brothers set, and I think the only ones that I'm missing are both Clouds, both Bayonettas, and both Corns. I think. I don't think there's any others that I'm missing, but at this point, I'm not really too like jazzed about completing it. So I figured, since then I have been getting into pops, so I need some more pop storage. So I'll take the pops down and put up some shelves, and I think it looks pretty cool. and I like to, like the most recent pops that I get, I like to display them for a while. So I think it like solves both problems, where I get to display the most recent ones, and then I get to have actual storage.
Right. Now, a thing that I know you like to do, which I don't think it's happened since you put these up, but I know like last year you liked to display like holiday themed ones, like
Yes.
for Halloween and Christmas specifically.
Yes.
But you had them like over here on top of your TV,
Yeah.
or in front of your TV. But are they gonna get their own dedicated shelf this year, or how do you think they're gonna do it?
I'm not exactly sure. I think okay. I was thinking about that the other day, actually, because I have a lot of, as you may have guessed, I have a lot more Halloween ones than I do Christmas.
Understandable.
But can you help me remember this for a second? Corners, line.
Alright, I got it.
Huh?
There you go.
I'm thinking I might kind of do a combination of these 3 tiers here. If that makes sense. Because I have an entertainment center that's really big, so I can, and I guess my setup is a little strange now, because I used to have, in the middle of it, I used to have like my old TV. It's still there, but I don't really use it anymore. I don't really want to get rid of it because I know you can do it. I just don't know how to like reduce lag on the new TVs. You know what I'm talking about?
Engaged.
So when you like plug in like an N64 game into this, it'll lag. But if you do it on an older TV, it won't.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm keeping this.
Actually, we can talk about that later, because that's a big thing for me too, and I have suggestions.
Okay, thank you.
You can finish your discussion.
So yeah, I have that one on the bottom-ish shelf, and then on the top shelf, or the top of the entertainment center, is my current TV, and then my is this too much? That's too much. This is confusing to me, so I might need to skip through this a little bit. But and on the middle shelf is I could probably get rid of it now because I don't ever use it, but it's an old DVD player. So I mean, I'm just kind of sitting it there because I don't really have much use for it otherwise. But I could just kind of get rid of it to make a little bit more space, which I think I might in the future. But right now, I'm just like, So between those 3 tiers, I think I might have my chosen space, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. I think whenever I go to my next place of residence, whatever that is, assuming it would be an apartment, in a perfect world, I would like to have an apartment that has an extra room in it. Shoot!
Go on, yes.
Even if it's like a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Because then I would have my room, like where I sleep, and then I would have a smaller room, or even just like the living room or whatever, that has like a lot of stuff displayed in it. Because right now, all my stuff is confined to my bedroom, which is why I don't have enough space.
Yes.
There you go.
But yes, I know exactly what you mean. I was gonna ask you this earlier, just to get your opinion on it, but once I run out of space on those shelves, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Because at this point, I don't want to just like stop collecting props because I like it.
Right.
But I don't know what else to do with them at this point. Like I have a good amount of time before those are all filled up,
Mm.
but I like to have
It's gonna happen.
a plan, yeah, for the future. And right now, I'm not exactly sure what my plan is. Yeah. I think I've done the best I can with the space I have.
I think you're right.
But there's only so much I can do.
Well, I'm assuming you would want to keep all of them, right?
I
Like,
would
keep what
like
you
to,
have?
yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, there's not a lot of options.
I'm scared.
Yep.
I'm scared for the both of us.
Okay.
Cooling sequence
But that's
in
I have a
progress.
similar sort of want whenever I move out, is to have, hopefully have like at least like a little bit of like a larger closet, so I can like display a little bit of them. Because I think I told this to Nick last time I saw him, but like a lot of this whenever I move out is probably just gonna go into storage. I'm not gonna. I mean,
Cooling
a lot of
complete.
these are like small little knickknacks, which I'll keep like a couple of them out just as like nice display pieces, but probably most of them are just gonna keep it in case in the future I have like a bigger space where I can display it all.
Right. I mean, it gets expensive, but there's also the idea of opening up a storage unit.
Yeah, I have considered that.
We did that for a little bit at my place.
Yeah.
And it was mostly my sister putting her stuff in there, but it worked out pretty well for her.
Does she still have it?
No, we got rid of it, but
That's the
it
wrong
was pretty
way.
nice when we had it.
Yeah, I have considered that, and I guess just because of like the nature of pops, I would like have to get one that was climate controlled.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess it would be nice to, if I wanted. I don't remember if I put that one or not. If I wanted to put like a box of like like old consoles or something, I could do that. And if I had a climate controlled one, I could always put other like sensitive electronics in it if I wanted to.
That's right.
So
Dispensing
that was,
solution
I mean, at the moment that was like the biggest, like my leader in things to do, or like thoughts about storage. I mean, I don't really want to do that because I don't want to pay for it, but I might end up having to.
So much for the weed infestation.
I don't know.
Warning. You have dispersed a dangerous solution without authorization. Your
Is this
actions
conversation
have been
interesting at all to
logged,
anyone?
and you may be subject to
I hope so.
disciplinary measures.
Anyways,
I thought it was a nice conversation.
it was.
And this is the point in Leon's campaign where Tyrant comes after you, but he's dead. Boom. Forgot about that.
But there was also the idea of older consoles on HD televisions.
Yes.
That's a thing that I've slowly been getting into because for the GameCube and PS2 specifically, I mentioned before that I'm playing Persona 3 on my PS2.
Okay.
So I've been playing that pretty actively, and the GameCube is like the one console that I kind of always like to have ready to go.
Yeah.
Because I still like to play it pretty frequently, just when I'm not doing anything else. So I've come up with different solutions to have those work pretty well on HD TVs.
Okay.
Because obviously the standard AV cables that everybody has with those don't look so great anymore on HD TVs.
True.
Try that antiviral.
So what I have for the GameCube is, I think it's just called GCHD. I think that's what it's called. And it comes in a little like box that looks like a GameCube. It's really nice. It's a little on the expensive side.
I think I saw it last time I was at your house, right?
Yeah, you might have seen it.
Yeah.
It's a little bit on the expensive side. I paid about $100 for it,
Okay.
but it works. All it is it's a little I guess little converter that plugs into the back of your GameCube, and all it does is it changes the signal. So it uses all the same hardware and everything, but it plugs into the back, and then you put a HDMI cord into that,
Oh, okay.
and that goes into your TV, and that's all it is.
That's nice.
And it works really well. And it looks good. And the only thing about that is you have to have a specific model of GameCube to use it, because the older GameCubes have an extra port in the back that says digital, and that's what people would use for like the component cables for the GameCube.
Okay.
So and it plugs into both of those, the digital and the AV. And the newer models of GameCube don't have the digital port, so it won't work with it. So that's something you gotta look out for. And then for the PS2, I have PS2 component cables that will plug into my HD TV, and that still looks really, really good.
Nice.
So I've heard that's for PS2 specifically, that's kind of the best way to play it on a modern TV, just because it's like a clean signal. There's no weird workarounds or anything you have to do. It just plugs in just like normal.
That's convenient.
Yeah, because I have an older TV still that works fine, but just for convenience, sometimes I just like to be able to plug older stuff into a newer TV.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty similar to how I feel. I mean, that TV works. It's a kind of a pain in the ass to get everything hooked up into it again. I think I'll do one more thing, and then we'll
and that's also kind of how, I guess that's kind of the reason for the mini consoles existing.
Oh yeah,
like the SNES and the NES and the PS1, and now the Sega Genesis. Which I'm actually excited for that. That's gonna be fun.
What do I put into here?
Combat Day.
Please, please. Do you remember how in Leon's campaign, he walked up to this and it was just open?
That's right.
It's because this happened first.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Got it.
And that little vial right there is the one that
That's
Leon,
the one that
is the
picks
Leon
up.
takes. Yeah.
The antiviral agent. Gotta get back to Sherry.
Oh, I see.
So, yep. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little, right?
So
There it is. Yeah.
we're close to being done,
Yes, we are.
because this was almost the end of Leon's campaign.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Look at that, right? All right.
Goodbye.
I don't think I can get anything that gets closer, but all right. So yeah, next time we'll go ahead and go through this ominous red hallway, and then do a couple of things and be close to the.
Gross.
Ew. I'll go over here. And I'll be close to the end of the game. So get ready, teams,
Yes.
and get ready, everyone else. Yay! Have a good time.